Siegfried Chu Lane here with another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video, and this is kind of, again, not going to be a similar video. It's 1:15 in the morning, and I was laying in bed and figured, I wanted to say this off before I go to bed because I'm not going to be able to sleep until I say it. Guys, I understand that the Green Lillia banner is definitely creating some, friction between the player base. Some people are really mad that the unit was free on JP and is not free on the global side, and some people are, mad that people are mad about that. Look, if you're mad about it, you have the right to complain about that. You do. That is more than your right to complain about, and I will, I'm not going to go on to the forums and attack you for, voicing your complaint. It's a valid complaint. In fact, I will go on those forums, and I have already, and to actually defend several people who are being told to go play JP then and to stop whining and blah blah blah. If you don't, people have a right to complain about it. They do. But what's confusing to me is after some of those people, you see people on the Facebook forum who are being attacked for complaining about it, then you're getting people on YouTube that are going after YouTubers and complaining against the YouTubers. I mean, I just watched the video by Dark Skin. I watched both of his summoning videos. Man, honestly, I subscribe to you because of this. And I'm going to start watching your content a lot more because I think it's really messed up that you got so many dislikes purely for summoning for a unit when it's the only unit you need on the collection. You're a collector. And I think a lot of people have missed this. People are collectors. I summon for Rimuru and the pink-haired girl just for collection purposes. Not because I'm going to use them. Benimaru, I was happy to get free because of collection purposes. I don't plan to use them. Green Lillia, there's a chance she's probably going to come for free, guys, on the 100-day celebration. There's obviously something with tickets with her picture, so she's probably going to drop for free anyways. You guys don't know what's going to happen, and, honestly, I think it's a little extreme to call Netmarble scummy. Releasing a free unit as a paid unit on global isn't a scummy action. You still have the choice to go for her. If she's worth it, summon for her. If she's not, you didn't actually lose much. Calling that a scummy practice just shows how spoiled the 7 Deadly Sins community really is. And guys, having played several gacha games, I can tell you 7 Deadly Sins is very spoiled. If you've played any of the Final Fantasy games, I tried those games out, played for a couple days, couldn't even get enough stones to do a few multi-summons. Like, in the beginning of Grand Cross, it gives you, here's a free multi-summon. In the Final Fantasy games, the Brave Exvius ones, no. I think I played for 3 or 4 days, got maybe 1 or 2 multis. It was ridiculous. Dragon Ball Legends used to be really good. Their PvP missions were set up so that you could get to rank 45, get like 300 diamonds, 300 chrono crystals, plus the 500 from, the Ultra Time Space Rush, 800 every 2 weeks, 1600 a month. Now that's changed. And this is an example of a scummy move, guys. In Dragon Ball Legends, you now have to hit PvP rank battle 50 and do 3 matches in that rank to get all 300 diamonds. 300 chrono crystals. That would be like 7 Deadly Sins requiring you to hit rank 1 champion in PvP, rank 1 champion, not just champion, but rank 1 champion, and then doing 30 matches at rank 1 champion to get 10 diamonds. Guys, you get a lot of free diamonds. We get a lot of free diamonds. And then you might take a look and say, oh, well, but look, our SSR rate is only 3%. Guys, nobody gets excited in any gacha game when they pull an old unit. Okay? Rarely do you get excited. In the Dokkan battle, most of the YouTubers doing Dokkan were not excited when they pulled Transferring Goku, or the Super Saiyan 3 Green Angel Goku, or the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. That's because they have those characters done. They don't need those characters. And, Yeah, they got excited for the the new transforming Goku and Super Saiyan 4 LR Goku. But the point being is, you don't get excited for old units anyways. And when you take a look at the math, Dokkan and Grand Cross have about the same chance to pull the featured unit as it's about the same chance. Legends has a higher chance, but Legends also releases 2 units. And if you've not checked my gotcha comparison where it compares the gotcha systems on both games, check that out. But with 2 units that are featured at 1% each chance, while it's a higher percent chance, you still have to pull that unit. And if you watch a lot of YouTubers or use Summon in Legends, you tend to get one unit to 6 stars before you finally pull that other unit. I have, on the Trunks and Cell banner, I got Trunks to 7 stars and I still have not pulled that perfect cell. Sorry, imperfect cell. So, 7 Deadly Sins does not really reduce the featured unit rate that much. In fact, it's about the same as a lot of other gachas. They give you 8 multi-summons a month for free. 16 if you hit Champion 1. 16 free multi-summons a month. That's 4 every week on every banner should you decide to summon on every banner. So to sit there and call them scummy for making one unit, putting it on a banner, and we don't know, I mean, in a week or two it could become a free unit. And if it becomes a free unit, you might say, well, you guys spent money on it. No. I didn't summon on the Lillia banner for Lillia. First of all, I summoned on the Lillia banner because Escanor was in it, and I would like more tubes of Escanor. The Blue Elizabeth was in it. I don't have her yet, and I don't have Blue Hawk and Ellie. So there were 4 units I could take on that banner. As well as I need the SSR. I need the SSR not the pennants, the SSR coins, the platinum coins. So I was okay with that. And the fact is, for 242 diamonds, because that's how much it costs, 242 diamonds, you got 110 characters and a guaranteed 2 SSRs, including the new SSR. And Green Lillia is going to be useful because of her cosmetics when you get Blue Lillia. And Green Lillia is not a low-ranked character. She's actually an A-ranked character. She's not trash. So she is a viable PvP person, especially if you want to use her damage reduction alongside Gil Thunders. So, I mean, people are going to want to summon on things. Guys, look, if you don't want people to attack you for complaining about something, you can't go on YouTube and start attacking YouTubers for downloading or attack anybody for liking it. There's absolutely no reason that, the player base gets this negative. And I was thinking about it. Why is this player base so negative? Because I've seen it for a while. And I'm like, every time there's an update, I see there are people constantly complaining about the update. It's like, oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Escanor didn't come this week. Let's all complain. Let's get up in arms because Escanor didn't come this week. Guys, I don't understand that. Why are people so up in arms? And then I thought about it. And it comes down to the YouTubers. Now we do some comparisons. If you look at, for example, Dokkan YouTubers, you find that they're a lot more friendly. They just really are. Honestly, they seem like somebody I would want to play with. Somebody I would want to talk with. Somebody I would hope someday calls me for a collab and I can do a collab with them. I would love to do it with them. And when it comes to banners, they will tell you, okay, should you summon on this banner? Here's what it has. I wouldn't summon on it. If I'm free to play, I pay. But if this character is something you really like, you should summon for it. I think Nanogenics said it best, and I have a lot of respect for him when he said this, and that was that a lot of people are constantly in Dokkan waiting for what they see on JP. JP's 6 months ahead of them. And he said, if you're going to, I'm going to paraphrase, but pretty much, if you're going to spend your entire time waiting for the good units on JP, you're always going to be waiting because there's always going to be something better coming. Summon on what you want and enjoy the game. Guys, the only reason people got up in arms about Escanor is because you were told Escanor is coming, he's coming, he's coming. But Netmarble never said that. That was a YouTuber. a YouTuber who used the Japanese schedule to predict what was going to be happening on global. And Netmarble has purposely, I believe, avoided that because they don't want these YouTubers doing that. And again, the Legends YouTubers, they tend to tell you this is a trap banner, the anniversary is coming, don't summon on it, wait for the anniversary. We don't know what's coming, but it's probably going to be something really good. They don't say, don't summon on this all. They just tell you the give the warning. If you decide to summon, you decide to summon. And most of them will end up summoning and showing you what they summoned. And nobody gets up in arms on that. And again, Legends, when they changed the PvP, some people were upset. I was upset about it, but not everybody got up in arms over it. There weren't people fighting over it. There was a little bit of, backlash between the player base, but not like this. And again, this is not that scummy of a move. So what? They put her on a banner. Who cares? She's not a top tier unit that now you have to summon for. She's an A rank unit. She's a mid-high tier unit that is not really part of any meta. That's purely for collecting purposes. That if you want her, get her. But guys, you don't. Grand Cross doesn't owe you anything. They give you a lot for free. So to sit there and complain about it is ridiculous. And that's what I've noticed a big issue with the Grand Cross YouTubers. And the only Grand Cross YouTuber that I'm actually subscribed to is DS Gaming. And that is because of all the freaking dislikes he got and all the ridiculous comments he got for summoning on this banner. And I felt like, you know what? I've got to support him now because of this. I've got to really support him. But I can't stand most of the other YouTubers that do Grand Cross because it's always like, oh, Netmarble's doing this. Oh, Netmarble's doing that. Oh, they're doing this or they're doing that. Oh, they're doing this. Blah, 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 blah. It's so negative. They're constantly attacking the producer, which, again, Netmarble, and for all the gacha games I've played, is not that bad. It's not. They could easily make it to where you're going to only get diamonds in the elite PvP. And think about that, guys. Think if they changed it to where you only get diamonds in elite PvP, how many of you out there are going to still be getting the diamonds you get every week? Not many of you. And if you're so quick to call this a scummy move, what are you going to call that? Your complaints are going to be unnecessary at that point in time. Now again, you have a right to be upset and say, hey, this isn't fair. You gave this to JP for free. Why aren't we getting it for free? You gave them 7 copies of it. Why are we not getting that? You have the right to ask that. And again, it's a good thing to voice. Maybe they'll start following the JP events, and they should really follow JP events, I think, more carefully. Not the JP schedule, but the events. But just because they don't doesn't mean that you need to treat every YouTuber who summons on it like they're a traitor. And for those YouTubers doing Grand Cross, I don't have very many subscribers. I know you're probably not going to listen to me or even see this, but deciding that you're going to constantly attack the producer or whatever you want to call them, the distributor or Netmarble, deciding that you're going to regularly attack Netmarble because they're not following the JP schedule and because they don't want you telling people, hey, don't summon because guess what? You are taking away their income, doesn't really help the game. And global is not going to do very well if there's going to be constant negativity coming from the YouTubers. Now, give your opinion. If you think the banner's bad, say, hey guys, this banner's not that great. I wouldn't summon on it if I'm free to play. But to sit there and constantly be like, oh, well, they did this on JP and now they're not doing this on global, blah, 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 blah. You're not making the player base any better. In fact, you're ruining the player base. Because now everyone's going to be focusing on JP. They're going to be focusing on getting those newer units. They're not going to be able to enjoy what's there now. I love Red Demon Meliodas. I think he's a lot of fun to play with. I use him all the time in PvE. And in PvP, I don't use him in PvP. I switch it up. I use Merlins instead. I'm enjoying the PvP with my team. I enjoy the PvE with my team. I enjoy summoning. It's part of what makes this game fun for me. And, you know, I have the right to summon on what I want to summon on. I didn't summon on Blue Elizabeth because I didn't really care that much. The banner didn't have anything that really called out to me. This banner did, and I pulled 2 Escanors on it, which was great. He's now 5 out of 6, one more and he's done. So, I would just like to say to everybody, enjoy the game. If you have a problem, then make a complaint directly to Netmarble. But we are not of a hive mind. We are not a hive-minded species. We're not all supposed to think and act the same way. Just because you think this is a scummy move doesn't mean everybody else does. I don't. I think they shouldn't have done it, but I don't think it's some greedy CEO move they're making to make more money. If they wanted that, they would have taken away the amount of free diamonds you get for free. The fact is, they're doing what they're supposed to do, and that's to try and get you to use your free diamonds so you buy diamonds. That's how this company exists. If they're not making money, there is not a game. This is not a charity. It is a company. So, for all of you who are getting mad at the people spending money on this banner, they're some of the people helping keeping this game float and running. And for all of you telling people to leave the game, that's not going to do the game any good either. People on both sides need to come together and realize that you have different opinions. Hey, you want to summon this banner man? Cool, I'll support you, go for it, but I'm not going to do it. It's not that hard. And I think it's really sad that this global is so young and the community is already this toxic. It doesn't say a lot, and if this community stays toxic, guys, do you really think this game is going to be around for a while? Probably not. The global will close down in probably 2 or 3 years because people are just tired of the toxicity. If you got an issue, make the complaint with Netmarble. Most people are going to support you on that. But I already know this video is probably going to get a couple dislikes just for the fact that I don't agree with the fact that people think it's a scummy move and that I'm not, attacking people summoning, so I'll probably get a dislike for that. My summon video already got a dislike, and I know that was the reason why. Going around and disliking people's YouTube videos because you don't agree with the fact that they summoned is ridiculous. In fact, I don't even think you should ever dislike a summoning video, period. I mean, if you didn't enjoy it, just choose something else. I don't go and dislike it. I'm like, yeah, it's not my thing. I dislike something when it, probably gives out a very strong opinion that I highly disagree with. So, hopefully we can, better ourselves and stop going around and attacking YouTubers who are summoning on every banner because that's what YouTubers do. I mean, if you're new to this, that's pretty ridiculous because that's what they always do. They will tell you, hey, don't summon on this, and then they'll summon on it. That's how they make money. It's how they make content. That's what I do. If I was a pure if I was pure free to play, there's no way I would have summoned on this banner. I would have summoned on Gother, I would have summoned on Escanor, and I'd be waiting. But I'm not free to play. And I work for my money. I work 6 days a week, and I'm gone 12 hours a day. So I think I have the right to spend the money on what I want to spend it on. And you have the right to spend your money what you want to spend it on. So again, let's come together. Let's be more positive. Guys, I mean, it's cool if you want to watch some of the YouTubers. I mean, go for it, but don't buy into their negativity. If you like something, summon for it. If it's your favorite character, who cares if the character's not top tier? Top tier doesn't freaking matter in this game. If you have your PvP team, it doesn't matter what other characters you use, because that's all that you need to care about. There's no events here that only this character can do. And to be honest, a PvP team is pretty much free to play. Arthur, coin shop. Gother, coin shop. Bond, coin shop. Merlin, coin shop. Hauser, coin shop. The only unit that's in PvP metas that's not available, two units, is Red Helbram and Escanor. Those are the only 2 units that you can't get in the coin shop. So there's absolutely no reason to worry about having a top tier unit because, you know, it's not going to really matter. A full on red team can beat Escanor. They really can. And, you know, when a lot of people think, oh, Blue Meletus is going to own PvP, he might, but, you know, he might also get torn up by some of the metas out there on this one. Global and JP don't play the same. So, you know, summon on what you want to summon on. Guys, respect each other, man. Seriously, we're all adults. The fact that you're going to get so triggered over somebody else summoning on something they wanted when you're supposed to be a full-grown adult is ridiculous. They didn't come out and say anything offensive. They didn't attack anybody. They simply made a summoning video. And to Dark Skin Gaming, man, I just want to say, man, I really feel for you. That really sucks that people decided to like mass dislike your video when I watched your video and you literally did nothing that deserved a dislike in that video. So I'm gonna leave it off there, guys. I know this is a pretty long rant, but I mean it's something that was like it's just really fresh for me to find out that crap was going on. So I will see you guys in a future video. You have a great rest of your day. And if you're still gonna summon on Green Lillia, go for it. And if you're not, that's great. But respect each other. This is Sigrid Lane signing out.